everybody, my name is Carrie Grain. Today is October 2nd, 2022, and I'm here to talk to you about cross stitch. So welcome. Hope you're doing well. Happy October. I'm excited. I'm sure many of us are. Yeah. Welcome. It's been a month. It's been quite a month. 1 month at a time. But I've been stitching up a storm. Apparently I'm in a whole lot of stitch alongs now, so that's an interesting development. Totally different way of stitching than the first half of this year, but nothing wrong with switching up the methods, you know. Whatever works is just fine, right? Right. Fabulous. Okay. So I'm going to start with, let's see. Oh. Yes. What happened last month was that I finished, I finished my lighthouse at the end of the month, and I was waiting on the Dark Queen of the Earth stitch along to start. So I didn't want to start anything else big, but I was like itching for something. So I worked on my Earth SAL, which is not caught up, and as far as and outside the border, it's not along the lines of the actual pattern chart. And I might have shown this to you last month, but I don't remember. So here's this. I'm just showing you everything I worked on this month. So that is what it looks like so far. And I just finished this on this month. That one card. It has some back stitch to go, but and this is 1/1 DMC on 28 count Monaco that I dyed with onions. It's a fine process if you decide you want to try. Let's see. And then, ¿Dónde está? ¿Dónde está? Then I worked on, sorry for the crinkle, my ornaments from the Linen and Threads 2021 Stitch Along. I may have been saying 2020 Stitch Along. It wasn't that one. It was the 2021 Stitch Along. It came with these ornaments at the end of each month's patterns. So I have I've stitched January to September. And since it's October, I should be starting the October one. This month's ornament I didn't enjoy as much. Let's see. That's this one. Oh boy. Yeah? Okay. Yep, that's this one. It was a bunch of block spots. I did it. It's finished. I like how it looks better than I liked the process of stitching it. And this is the full set so far. Sorry for the awkward piece of fabric. I did not know what I was gonna do until later down the line. Obviously, I thought I was just doing one. Anyway, so so that's that. I'm excited to keep going. Oh, how did I fold this? I don't know. I'm excited to keep going. This is, it's some good stuff, you know. It's a good thing to have on the docket. It's great lunch stitching, you know. You always need some good lunch stitching. So I finished that. And then, let me put this away just a second. My other piece that I'm using for lunch stitching is also a stitch along, although this one is current. I might have thrown away the piece of paper. Oh no. Hold on. I did. So this is Carolyn Manning's Pixie Playground Stitch Along. This is the first month, which was September. And this is just a blurry picture of what they'll all look like together. And I'm doing them all together. So I finished this month's on September 29th. Here it is. Ooh, 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 ooh. Where's the light? How's the light? How's she looking? Medium. She's looking medium. I'm not so sure about the colors I picked. I think the yellow is too mustardy, and you can't really see the white. I just kind of pulled from stash stuff that looked about the same as she was going for, but I don't have a lot of yellows. I don't know how to get the colors to look good. Anyway, but I think it's so cute. I'm excited to do the next one. The next one came out. I'll have to start it. Do you want to see it again? Deep breaths. Let's see. I'm looking at my list over here for what I've worked on. And then the thing that I was so excited about, the Dark Queen of the Earth. Let me show you this. Okay, so I have this is everything I take with me out and about. All of the crafts that I may or may not work on the go. Also some Advil, you never know. And my home stash, hold on. It is currently stuffed. This is what I work out of at home. Silly, silly, silly. We'll see. It'll change, I'm sure. Oh, get the pattern out of here. No, no, no. Okay, so, part 2 came out yesterday, and I've already started it. So, here is, ooh, you know what I can do with this? I can put it behind, because I forgot that it does the see-through thing. Here is Dark Queen of the Earth, part 1 and part of part 2. Beautiful, stunning, gorgeous, fabulous. These are sparkly, fabulous, and then there's gonna be more sparkly backstitch, and there she is. I don't know how to make it look nicer. Maybe if I move it around, it'll be easier to see. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited about her. I'm not as excited as I was about her, but maybe that's because I stayed up last night being like, no, I just gotta finish like this. There are 4 like leaves to her hip top skirt thing, and this is one of the 4. So there's like 1 above it, and then there are 2 over here. I was just determined to finish one of the leaves, and I did. I definitely miscounted somewhere in here. But that's a problem for another day. I'm not going to worry about it so much. It'll be whatever. So this is her like waistline, I'm assuming, anyway. So we're going up, and that is fabulous. I actually dreamt last night that the next part came out and it was over here. So if the next part is over here, you heard it from me first. So just saying. But that's that one. She's going well. She's going well. Caught up still, which is fabulous. It's month 2. So I don't know. I'm feeling confident about keeping up with that one. But a lot can happen in a year. A lot can happen in a month. So, like, the first release came out, sorry, it fell over, I can't let my cat step on that. The first release happened at just the right time for me to go on vacation and finish it in less than a week. So, but I got a good amount done in a day. But also, I'll tell you, school is kicking my butt. Why do cats go into plastic bags? I know why. I know why. Just trying to take my yarn. No, she's trying to cuddle up in there. Oh my god. Anyway. Her head's out now. She's safe. Oh my god. Anyway. Yeah, a lot can happen in a year. So we'll see. We'll see. I mean, the ornaments, I only have 3 more, right? October, November, December. Am I forgetting any? I might be. Sorry if I just flipped you off. But this Carolyn Manning stitch along and this Dark Queen of the Earth, it's a year long. It's a year. They both start at the same time. There's no spreading out of the thing, so we'll see how it goes. I don't know. This month I was feeling really confident, which is surprising. But I'm gonna go skip ahead to the start that I started on the 2nd day of fall, because it was the first day that it really felt like fall, and I was cold and tired and grumpy. But you know, fall feels refreshing. So it wasn't entirely in a bad way. she can't decide how she wants to sit in the bag. I think there's too much yarn in there for her to get comfortable. But I was very grumpily talking to myself, saying, I demand coziness, right? It's cold, and I demand to be cozy. I have been enjoying the cold. I'm usually not enjoying the cold, but I keep telling Josh not to turn the heat on. But, anyway, so I started a blanket, and it is a crochet blanket called Nature's Walk, and I do not remember anything else about it. It was a crochet along. It is free on Ravelry. I did it wrong. You know what? I was sick. When I started this, I was sick, and I remember now. So it's a bunch of these squares. Here's one. This one's called Grapes. Maybe I should do it like this. No, I don't know. And this one's called Gates. Beautiful. Oh, I like this one. This one's called Petals. You can really see those little petals. And then today I just finished one of the leaves, which, yeah, the leaf is here. I don't know if you can tell. I can barely tell, so I don't know. So I have a bunch of these. And I was sick, and I was sitting outside because I wasn't sure whether the feelings I was feeling were more depression or actual sickness, or both. So, you know, being outside in the cold, not great for being sick, but the sunshine is good for depression. So, I was doing my best. I had a winter hat on, I had a jacket on, and I had a jacket over my legs, and I was all cozy. And that was like a Thursday or a Friday or something like that. And I stitched 3 grapes and 3 gates. Stitched. Is it stitching? No. I crocheted. But a single crochet is that I don't know. Anyway, so I'm starting on the petals, right? I need 8 of each. The petals are all done in this pink. The grapes are all done in this grape. The pattern uses fingering weight or something else that is not the weight of this yarn. I was having a really hard time figuring out what the specifications of the yarn were. But I was like, sweet, my blanket will just be bigger. It's fine. And I got to this one, and I started reading the pattern for this one, and I was like, wow, why is it telling me to do triple crochets? That won't make sense. It won't be like the same size as everything else, because everything else I use double crochets. Well, I was misreading the pattern for the 6 ones that I had previously made. Over and over, every time I saw a TC, my brain saw a DC, double crochet. And I just think it's hilarious. And sometimes those things make me feel better, because I'll be like trying to do schoolwork, and I'll just be like, why can't I figure this out? And it's like, no, yes, because you were actually sick. And you can tell because you couldn't read, honey. Like, it makes me feel better. It makes me feel justified for being a little less intelligent than normal. But I'm really excited. I didn't get to work on it much this weekend. This has been my only contribution to the pile, the leaf one. I need to get more yarn because 3 of these squares just about uses up 1 ball of yarn. Let me show you the other colors I have too. So I'm gonna have squares these colors as well. These are going to be the colors of my squares. Does that make sense? I'm just making a mess. And then I have a cream white to stitch it all together, and there's a fun border. If you want to know what it will look like, go to Ravelry, search for Nature's Walk, I believe. You'll find it. It's very popular, I think. I don't know. I still haven't fully recovered. I'm thinking, are cluster headaches the ones where you have them for a long time? I don't know. Anyway, oh boy, I made a mess. So we've talked about some new starts, and those are not the only new starts that I've had this month. I was on stream with Kaylee Cross-Stitch, and Kaylee Cross-Stitch is super cool. I dig her channel, I dig her streams, I dig her vibes. She's super cool. And she's on stream, she's stitching on something, and she's talking about a heaven and earth design pattern that she likes. And I am feeling a little bit chaotic, a little bit energetic, and I'm saying, go for it. Go for it. You can never have too many. Like, follow your dreams. Start the project. And Stitchy Natty was on there too, also suggesting to start, and she suggested StartAllTheHAEDs September. Now, I was not a big fan of the one Kaylee was going to start. At least originally not big enough of a fan to stitch it with her, because it's a heaven and earth design. I have to love it, right? You have to love it. Otherwise, what's the point? So I was like, I'll do StartAllTheHAEDs September. I don't know if I'll stitch that one with you, but I'll do StartAllTheHAEDs September. But then the more I think about it, the more I'm like, yeah, no, that one's pretty cool. So no, I signed myself up to stitch with her, but to stitch more projects than just one. And then, I don't know. Anyway, the one in question, the first one I only started 2. They're heaven and earth designs, they're full coverage. 2 is a lot. 2 is a lot. All the HAEDs, 2 is all the HAEDs. At least I've never started a HAED before. This is the first time for me. The freaking lighthouse was the closest thing I've ever had to it. Oh, I don't remember anything about the artist. This is Mini Tulips. Oh, no, Mini Amongst the Tulips. By artwork by Irina. Do you like my little bundles? Fancy. So this is like a tulip. This is the tip of an ear. Oh my god, look at it. Oh my god. Will it focus? I don't know if it's focused or not. But that's it. This is the full page width. I realized that this pattern has 2 black cats in it. I have 2 black cats. This is my chance to stitch my black cats. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know why I was like, I mean, it was something about the colors that I found off-putting, to be honest with you. But I think this was like the perfect first Heaven and Earth, because there's just so much going on. It's not like a background of nothing. It's a background of flowers. 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 I don't know what I had against it. I don't know. But this is 28 count Monaco from Michael, stitched 1/1 in the called for DMC. And I'm doing these little squares. Initially I was just doing whatever, but I think I need to like finish. I don't want to get blush on this stuff, or like I don't like having miscellaneous empty spots. Like there are some because I was missing 160 and something else. Stop touching it. Look at this leaf. Look at this leaf. It curls in on the sides. How cool is that? That's very cool. But Kaylee started on the opposite corner, which is awesome. Cat. Yeah. I was trying to park while doing like cross country, whatever. No. So, you know, I'm talking about doing StartAllTheHAEDs September. I'm trying to go wherever. It's not going well. Maybe I need a gridded fabric to help me with that. Cat, don't make the same mistakes that your sister's made. She made it out alive. You don't need to bother. So I got a gridded fabric, and I did another start. This is a much fuller start. This is 190 stitches. The fabric and the floss came in on September 30th. He's doing the same thing she did. So this is my nice 130 stitches. This one is not a mini. This one, oh, geez. Do I even remember the name of this one? Let me tell you, headaches, I don't suggest them. It's like, or maybe it's just like COVID brain that continues to be in existence. I don't know. But I would much rather do without it. Okay, I have a screenshot without it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Wikipedia. Okay. Kakomu is the name of the pattern. Artwork by Margret Morales. And just for, oh look, you can see it. Oh, I'll show you the other one too. Okay, that's what that one's gonna look like. See? Stunning. Stunning. These are the same thing. Don't they look alike? Wow. Yeah, so, hi honey. So this one's less than 1% done. While miscellaneous threads, it's never good. Okay, and Mini Amongst the Tulips is by Irina Garmashova. And this is that. Look how cute. Those are my 2 cats. I will be trying to put the yellow, the white spot on this one's chest and taking it off of this one's chest, but this is full coverage, so who knows if that's even somewhat reasonable. But this one looks more like my lady, and she has a white spot, and this one looks more like my man, and he doesn't have a white spot. He has a white hair, but it is not a spot. And my amongst the tulips is at 5.02%. Oh my god. I'm thinking what I'm gonna do. Oh, you dumb cat. Don't do that. I'm not the only one missing brain cells around here. School email. Okay. Sweet. Meeting delayed. Okay. So, here's my plan. Every month, I'm going to focus on cat incoming, by the way. I don't know if he'll stick around. Every month, I'm going to focus on Dark Queen of the Earth first. Makes sense, right? Hi, honeys. Wow. Wow, yeah. I'm going to finish that up so I can stay caught up. I'm going to do the ornaments as work or travel projects. October might be a little tough, but we'll see how that works. We're going into busy season at work, so handsome, my handsome man, what are you doing? Smells interesting, I guess. Bless you. And then I'm gonna work on my full coverages. I think. Do you want to move? Perfect. There are some really old. When I say really old, I mean projects that I did not start this year, because so far this year I've almost only worked on projects that I've started this year. A little crazy, but I might try and pull out Tenderness, which is, it's not full coverage like you stitch the, it's like full coverage without the background type of full coverage. You know what I mean. I'm positive that you know exactly what I mean. Anyway, it's a mom and a baby. My stepmom had her second baby. So it's Grace and Liliana. So that's cute. But we'll see how it goes. When I'm sad, I'm probably gonna work on my blanket. I might try and pick up my shawl again. It's been a while since I worked on it, and I know there's something wrong, so it's hard to want to pick it up. And the part that I'm on is lots of color work, which is fine, you know, sure. It's just, you know, you just can't knit freely. But the little crochet squares, the leaves one was giving me trouble, but for the most part, you're just like, okay, this round I'm doing this, and it's fine. Oh, but you know what's funny about the crochet squares? So I'm using a different yarn, and I am not doing triple crochets, I'm doing double crochets where all the triple crochets are. Amazingly, the squares are almost exactly what they need to be. This is like 6 inches, 6.5 inches. That's so cool. I'm a genius and I don't even know it. Like, how spectacular is that? But yeah, I'm gonna do my best. It's a tough time right now. I'm a little bit losing my mind. Oh honey, oh honey, oh honey, oh okay. I'm a little bit losing my mind. School is... These people are insane. I am insane. Usually what they do is if there's a semester, all the semesters are predetermined what classes you're going to be taking, more or less. Like, are you in your first year, your second year? Okay, you're taking this year, this current semester, I'm taking corporate finance and organizational change. They make sure to put any super, hard skills, complicated, math-heavy class with a soft skills class. Sorry. Fantastic. But this organizational change class, oh my god. Can I tell you how my Monday and Tuesday went? Can I please tell you that? Monday, I drove to the other side of the bridge to, I was going to a training and I was going to be teaching part of the training with one of my coworkers. Now I had to get my tires filled with air before I went over the bridge, and I found out, wow, they're not filling with air, there must be something wrong. So I'm freaking wondering what to do. I ended up taking Josh's car across the bridge because there was no way I'm going to take my car with like a leaky tire across. That's just, that is not a good idea. So that's how I spent my morning. I go across the bridge. I'm a little late to prepping for this stuff because car problems and traffic. And this is not a really organized meeting of sorts. My boss, who's also in charge of the event that we're putting on, is very non-confrontational, very optimistic, but in a way where he's not at all straightforward. So he's trying to tell us, no, don't do it this way, but you can do it that way, but don't do it that way, but you can. And but he's not being clear about the way he wants us to do it. He's like, no, this is your thing. You guys do whatever you think is best. Just don't do it, just this, yeah, don't do this one, it's not quite. Kills me. Absolutely kills me. Absolutely kills me. We didn't even know how much time we had to fill until like the day before. So anyway, I leave from there. I'm crashing on my friend's couch because she lives in the neighborhood, and she's awesome, and I've missed her. So she was having car problems too. And I thought I was gonna have to take her to work on Tuesday and pick her up afterwards. I didn't have to, but I brought her to the rental place, so she picked up her rental after like prepping for this training. And I forgot what driving in the city, it was around College Park. I forgot what driving in there was like. I forgot. It's obnoxious. And I'm used to my tiny car, okay? And like, we get to her place, we have just enough time to like, she shows me around, and we like sit for like 30 minutes, but then she has to go because she has a dinner, and then I have class, and then I have a meeting, and then I have another meeting, all for school. Oh my god. And then I do this presentation the next day after being up late because I'm talking to my friend because I haven't seen her in ages anyway, and I'm like panicking almost the entire time. I am absolutely panicking. I panic a lot. It's exhausting. Let me tell you, it's exhausting. But but before I went to the training, I went to stop at my old job to see my old coworkers, and they're like a bunch of old grumpy dudes that like they make bad jokes, and I was getting in that mood, and then I show up to this training and I'm like, I'm panicking, and I'm already in like a little bit of a chaotic mode from my visit with my old coworkers. So I had a giant coffee. I don't know what I was thinking. But that, oh my god, dude, that wiped me out. That whole experience wiped me out, and then I had to drive back that day, which it wasn't bad, but this semester, we just finished week 5. Every group of classes, it's 7 weeks and you're done with the class. We just finished week 5, we're starting week 6. It has felt like finals. It has felt like finals week for the second half of this semester. And it's not even finals week yet. Dude. I'm gonna die. It's gonna kill me. I swear to God. I swear to God. One day, I'll be done. December 20th. I just have to make it. We'll see. How do you guys deal with stress? I'm really curious to know. I do it by stitching. But that's the only thing I know how to do. So if you've got any hints, keys to life as far as dealing with stress, I keep hoping that there's a way to deal with stress that means you don't experience it anymore. But for that, I'd have to just stop doing something, which I did. I'm putting the bakery to the side because I can't. I keep getting sick with this staying up on these freaking school meetings. Like, I can't. I was up till 1 in the morning for like a 5-hour meeting. That wasn't even class. And these, oh my god, it was just this group of like youngish guys. And they were like, I have a meeting with some higher ups at 8:30 tomorrow. Wow, that's gonna be tough. Okay. Are you usually not up by 8:30? Like, cool. Can we focus then if you're worried about that? Because I want to go to bed. I'm going to be sick all day tomorrow, which I was. Classic Carrie. Anyway, I complained a lot. Anyway. I just gotta make it. Just gotta make it. I'll make it. I'll make it. Yeah, I'm confident. So, stitching, I'll continue to stitch. Hopefully I'll see you next week. I hope you guys have a fabulous month, a fabulous day, a fabulous year in life. And yeah, I'll talk to you soon. Alright, bye guys!